Hi, you guys. Welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of March 16th through the 31st, 2017. I've already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Also, when you hit subscribe, make sure you're also hitting the little bell that's next to it. Remember, guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. But hopefully they do. For private readings, you can email me to matt76@gmail.com, and that information is in the description box. Just click on that link, and it's going to open up and show you my email address, and you can email me from there. If you still don't see it, just leave a comment, and I'll leave my email address for you there. And also, you guys, I want to start using the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm just going to pull one card for the overall energy for your bi-weekly love readings, okay? So let's go ahead and begin here. The heart of the situation, I have the Seven of Swords. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Hermit. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. So the heart of the matter, there's some deception. There is some lies, deceit. Someone is not being 100. They're not telling you everything. They're telling you some things and keeping the rest to themselves. Also, this could be you. You're not being completely 100. Also, there could be some spying, especially when it comes to information. A lot of hacking, a lot of, watching your whereabouts, checking emails, going behind your partner's back and checking emails, or this is what they're doing to you. But there's some sort of dishonesty and someone covering up their tracks. They're not telling you of course, well, they're doing some things and they're not really even covering their tracks good. I feel like you're going to see some clues. For some of you, you want to get caught, or your partner wants to get caught, which is why they leave. They're sloppy with what they're doing. And it's like a game to them. It's like catch me if you can. Like everyone wants to leave their signature. Every criminal-minded person is like, they want to leave their mark, their signature. Somebody had like some sort of one-night stand too, and then just walked out and left in the middle of the night. That's for somebody, I don't know. But I feel like this deception has led you on some sort of inner search. You're asking, what is wrong with me that I allowed this? I feel like you're really trying to look at your own self-worth and your self-value. I just kind of feel like you've gone inward. I feel like you have become wiser and more refined by this incident, or by this situation. Now, some of you are also dealing with another earth sign. A lot of earth energy here. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Again, here's some sort of research and learning about someone's behavior. You might learn that someone is a narcissist or a manipulator, or you're studying something about yourself. You're asking, is this me? Do I fit this description? Someone is coming to you for guidance. I feel like because you have some sort of experience in something, like somebody's coming to you for advice, or they're saying, teach me, show me how this is done. For somebody, I kind of feel like somebody is asking to show them how to manipulate people. I don't know who's asking that, but somebody is like, show me how you do it. How do you do that? How do you get away with this? And they're trying to ask for advice on how. I want to almost like the TV show How to Get Away with Murder, but not that please, I was just thinking about the TV show, but it just kind of made me think of that, like, how do you get away with something? Someone's trying to figure out how do you do that. Some of you may also be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, especially Aquarius. There is some sort of coldness to someone that you're dealing with. There is a lot of analyzing. I feel like there's a lot of serious things going on with you right now. Even as far as your health, I feel like you are just, maybe someone left you questioning about your health. Like, you're like, I hope they didn't even give me anything. I didn't know that they were cheating. I didn't know that they were this and that. And I just kind of feel like you're going inward and just trying to set up some sort of doctor appointment. A lot of you are just kind of just reevaluating everything. You're waiting for something to happen. You're like, I keep waiting for the right person to come along. And so far, this hasn't happened. I feel like you are really curious about possibly this air sign here, or you're thinking about some things that they said to you. You're asking, is it worth it? Something you're wondering, is it worth it? Because you've put so much, you've invested a lot into some sort of relationship, or invested a lot of time in getting to know someone. Or you're asking, should you invest so much time in getting to know this person because you heard some rumors about them and you don't want to get involved with something like that again. I feel like there's going to be a major shift coming once Aries begins, or this weekend, or at the end of the month, or for having something to do with your menstrual cycle. You're checking the calendar. I feel like you're looking at the calendar and you're checking off something that you're really doing some sort of research. I feel like you're outsider looking in, or you're trying to really step back. Like, I hear some type of thriller music, not the song Thriller, like from a thriller movie. Like, I feel like your life is like a thriller. It's suspense. Something suspenseful is happening, and you're kind of like, my life is like a movie. You're thinking about even writing about it, trying to make a profit off of your losses, some kind of way. Yeah, I almost want to feel like you're trying to make a profit or make a business decision based off of your personal life. Some of you may be thinking about going back to school, or you may have met someone who is from school. Some of you may be dealing with someone who is much older than you. You're attracted to their wisdom. Could be a father-like figure, but or just an older person in general. They have a lot of wisdom. Some of you have been just taking like a lot of time out to yourselves. You've been isolating yourself from other people because you're trying to learn about yourself. It could have been like, this is one of those situations where it's not you, it's me. And so you're just kind of like isolating yourself, and you're like, I just need to be alone right now. I just need my space. I need to think. I want to focus. I feel like you're trying to refocus your life instead of on love. I feel like a lot of you have been into your head a lot in regards to some sort of line that went down. I feel like maybe you've been spending too much time trying to put the pieces together, or trying to figure out what's missing, or what you didn't do right, or where it went wrong. I feel like you're trying to pinpoint, almost like when you have one of those maps and you put the stick pins in there, and then you have like the rubber bands going. something like you're treating it like a mathematical problem or something. You're going back to algebra. I don't know. It's like you're trying to really analyze and make a logical sense of everything. I don't know where your heart or emotions or your passion is at this time. I feel like you are just really being like a robot, or very just distant and extremely logical. It's like you're like, this is what I do. I solve problems. There's a problem in my relationship. There's a problem why I'm single. And you're like, almost like, I just see like a coach writing down like, what's that little book the coaches have? I'm not a football fan. The playbook, I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's really being analyzed like a problem. Oh my God, I hope this is about to cut off. If it does, I'm going to have to edit. I hate editing, boo, because I'm not finished. Yeah, I am. How did I do that? I don't usually allow myself to run out of space. Okay, let's see. So be prepared to get the rest of this. I don't want to record from my phone. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm talking to myself. This means I'm going to have to stop, delete, and boo. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to just stop it right here because I keep looking at that annoying flashing timeout thing. Okay, Virgos, sorry about that. All right, so you guys, the second row that I pulled out here is showing me too that someone is either hiding the fact that they're suffering from some sort of mental disorder, depression, anxieties, or that they are very intuitive or highly psychic. Someone has left that information out or is not sharing that information. The fact that they are able to tap into your subconscious or your energy or whatever, and they can retrieve information and they're not telling you. For some of you, that still goes back to being like spying, but spying, it doesn't have to just mean, you know, searching the internet. Spying by also like what we're doing here, you know, looking to and cross-referencing your spouse's sign, or, you know, the person that you're interested in, you know, or going to getting readings on someone, you know, without them knowing. So, now before the month is out, I do feel like something is going to come to an end. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be that you stop dealing with a certain person, or, you know, you cut someone out your life. But something comes to an end. It also could be talking about the anxiety and the fears and the phobias that you've been having. But there is going to be some sort of major ending, and I feel like you're going to be resistant towards it. Like, I feel like you don't understand it. You don't understand what's happening, so you're trying to fight against it. You're trying to stop something from happening. You're like, no, it can't end. I'm not ready for it to end. And you may be doing things that could be immature, doing things out of jealousy, or sending, you know, messages that are mean-spirited, or saying something like, I wish you would die, or I wish I was dead, or just something, getting over emotional about something and then saying the wrong things, or what you say could end a relationship, or what someone says to you could end the relationship. Like, you're like, for those of you that are single, if you're talking to a lot of people, I feel like you're not really telling other people that you're dating other people, or you just have that, like I said, you're hiding that secret about yourself, about your mental anxieties or disorders or phobias or something. Maybe you don't want them to judge you, but you're still highly intuitive, or maybe you have some sort of information on the person that you're dating and you're not telling them. Now, as far as that can go with whether or not you're dating or in a relationship, with the hiding of information or knowing something about a person that they don't know that you know. Hope that makes sense. It's nothing extremely romantic happening. I do feel like you're going to have a really good conversation with someone. It could lead to something, but I feel like you're going to be afraid of what it leads to, or you're not trusting your intuition on it, or you're suspicious about the person. And again, that could be due to your anxieties being triggered or activated again because of something. So you have to learn how to get a grip of reality. Some of you have been having some really highly psychic level dreams. There's a large group of you that are very, very intuitive or dealing with someone who is. As far as your relationship, if you're in established relationships, there is some deception going on. If your partner has been acting out of the ordinary, they're not telling you the truth. If they themselves are not dealing with dementia, then it could be a parent or someone in their life or someone that's close to them, that's something that they're not being fully honest with you about. Even if it's not something like cheating, it could be a third party, but I'm not really picking that up. This is more so like just not being honest about something. Lying about something that you know that may have to do with that person or yourself. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, too. And I feel like there may be some sort of conflict coming up, or you may be someone may be approaching you to resolve some sort of issue, is what it is. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to approach you to try to resolve an issue or to try to stop you from doing something prematurely. I feel like you're going to be healing yourself, whether it's through meditation or to talking with someone. But I do feel like there will be some healing taking place with you. You're learning how to cope with your past fears. You're learning how to manipulate energies, whether that be psychic energies or spirit energies. For those of you who can hear the dead or talk to spirits, I feel like for some of you, yeah. For some of you, that's what it is. That happens a lot. You're just realizing that you're not crazy. You're like, I'm not crazy after all. You know, like I'm an empath. Or I'm highly intuitive. Like I can literally kind of feel your emotions. Like I'm crying out the blue, and it's because this person over town, I mean, I don't even know this person, or I found out this other person was extremely depressed, and I'm sitting up here crying and not understanding why, and it's because I'm picking up somebody else's energy. Or you're hearing voices, or you're in one room and you're hearing somebody keep saying, Tommy. I don't know who Tommy is, but I heard the name Tommy. And but it doesn't have to be the name Tommy, but as an example, you're hearing someone shout someone's name, and you go in a room and nobody's there. It's because you're discovering that you're a medium. You can hear dead people. Yes, some sixth sense stuff going on with you. Temperance, Moon, High Priestess, Death. This is all spirit cooking, spirit dealing, spirit hearing. These are all spiritual cards, all kind of clumped up in your reading. So this is just to give you a clue, and this is you just kind of being paranoid, and it's almost kind of saying like, you see how he's looking back at Temperance, and it's like you're preparing for the worst, or you feel like you're at a spiritual warfare or battle. Some of you are like, you mean to tell me that I'm communicating with something in between? because Temperance is also something in between two worlds. It's a connection, a spiritual connection, tapping into your intuition, tapping into Akashic records. And for those of you that is not that, it's not, you know, spiritual like that, maybe some of you are psychiatrists or hypnotists, and you know, this is, you help people tap into like their past lives and things like that, or you're going to someone that helps you tap into your past life. But I just kind of feel like you're dealing with in between, like there's a blur between reality and imagination is what I'm feeling that you're dealing with here. So the overall energy here, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So whatever fears or doubts that you're having, you're just going to have to make it known. And like this could be, since it's saying express your love, this could mean that you're hiding the fact that you love someone. You could be secretly admiring someone and having like extreme paranoia about it. So just let the person know, instead of hiding and cutting and pretending like you're just friends or pretending like you don't care. Stop doing that and just let them know that, you know, you care about them, or that you're interested. Stop letting your intuition, not your intuition, your anxieties get the best of you. Yeah, so whatever it is you've been turning over in your head, just get it out and let the person know that you're interested. Some of you are kind of obsessed with goth and vampires. Some of you think you're a vampire. And that's all I'm going to say. All right, so I hope that resonated. Thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I ask that you please continue to do so. If you want a private reading, that would be email me directly, because I don't have a website. I don't know if you're seeing this video on other sites, but email me directly for quotes and bookings, okay? All right, so many blessings to you all.